out there just ready for the taking. You can snap those chains and be on your way. Guns blazing, guns are blazing.
What's happening, you beautiful people? Today is 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting. We're filming this on Friday, which hopefully you all see it on Friday. You never know with the editing part. But the garden has changed drastically since the last time you saw it. And we wanted to talk a little bit about Independence Day.
Yeah.
Look at this tilled bed. It's huge. You know what I'm smelling? Zucchini bread. And check these out. It's our first time growing them. But they're lemon squashes. If I can get all these leaves out of the way. Aren't they cute?
We got quite a few squash and zucchini that we just realized are ready, so we need to pick them. We harvested our first lemon squash. There's some back there and over there. But we got our first one yesterday, and they're really, really cute. We haven't ate it yet. We've just been eating the regular squash, but I can't wait to try it. We are also kind of anxiously awaiting squash bugs. We haven't seen any yet, but we know it's coming.
We know it's coming.
So every time we come out here and look, it's just really scary. I'm praying you don't see a bad guy.
2 and 2.
Look at them.
Nice.
We've been frying them up for lunch. They're so good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Did you find one?
I found that larva.
Oh.
So that is the baby larva of squash bugs.
And that is what you don't want to see, folks.
And so what we do is squash them.
We knew it was coming, though. Hi, cat.
Yep. It's time to
Really check them.
Yep.
Ugh.
And this is what I was talking about if you watched our neem oil and fish fertilizer video. They like to hide underneath, so you might be looking on top and everything seems fine, but you got to make sure that you're checking underneath because it's hard to get rid of them. Look at there.
Oh my gosh.
But if you can stop them from coming, it might buy you a little time.
Yep. So what we're going to have to do actually is next year just not put any zucchini and squash here and do something else.
About to be done.
That's really your best defense though, is just moving the crop. You can come out here and you can pick them off, you can get the larva off, all that fun stuff that takes a lot of time.
These are alive.
No.
Yep.
Oh man, burn it down.
Burn it down.
We've got a little time though. We'll get more squash and zucchini, but we had them last year, so we knew they would be back this year and that there was nothing we could really do about it, but next year we will move it.
That is a baby squash bug. Is it focusing?
Ew. I hate you. You're the worst.
You're the worst.
You should die. Terrible death. Currently dying. Terrible death.
Die.
Look at that kitty. Oh no.
Why aren't you getting them? Okay. Okay, we will move on.
What are you gonna do?
That's not the end of our morning, though, over there. But we won't let y'all just see that all the time. I'm gonna apply some DE to it to try to help.
Some time.
Yeah, a little bit. It's hard to truly just get rid of them, but like I said, it might buy a little bit of time. Just rub it really good all over the place, and we'll need more. But none of that kills them.
No.
It's supposed to deter, but gosh darn it. So we got some ripening tomatoes right here. Check them purdies out. That is, yep, that's a vernissage. So there's like 3 or 4 different colors. I think the Baker Creek had of those vernissage ones. That one's an orange with red streaks.
So pretty.
It's so pretty. And there's they're ready. We can take them off. That's one thing to do as well with your tomatoes when they start blushing. If you're getting there and you have a bad bird and rabbit problem.
Or rain.
Yeah, because that'll split them. Go ahead and take that off and let them finish ripening on your countertop because they don't need the sun.
If you can, put them in a sunny window.
Yeah.
If you don't, just set them where you can.
Yeah, because they will ripen. And it's better to have a partially ripened but nice content tomato in your place than a split or ate one.
Yes.
So this green bean bed is just, it's beautiful. I love it. There's green beans all over it. We're harvesting them. Quite crazy. And we're like, Jen just made some dilly beans and we're just gonna keep doing that. But what we'll do eventually is once everything's at its full potential, we'll end up pulling up all those plants, sitting under a shade tree and then picking them all again and then replanting because they do have such a quick turnaround time. That's how we realize that you get your most bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Cucumbers are taking off on the pallet trellis almost all the way to the top already on some of the plants and then just doing great. The tomato kingdom. They're all getting so huge, and I've got to show you this ginormous tomatoes we're growing over here. Look at this thing. It is almost as big as my entire hand. Both of them that are sitting right there, those are red snappers from Hostels, and they are huge. Check out these cherry blueberries. They're so cool and pretty to grow. The okra is starting to catch up and normalize itself with everything else. Besides our one show-off, which we are harvesting okra from, he is as huge and big, and look at that beautiful hibiscus flower, if I can get it to show itself. And speaking of hibiscus flowers, it has quickly became my second favorite flower behind the zinnia. So I want to show you something we did. So if you've seen some of our previous videos, you know that this back area is in progress. We're still getting the mulch and everything, but it's our more, say the word, perennial. Perennial. I don't know why I mess up that word so much. But we have like blueberry bushes. I don't know what that's a Chinese something or another. Peony. What's these things? Roselle, that's right. And we got hydrangeas back over there. And our pear trees, apple trees, and then we got one other thing. This beautiful hibiscus plant. Look at those. So the hibiscus plant itself is a perennial.
What?
Perennial? That's what it said, it's a perennial. So the hibiscus, it's kind of like a back and forth between an annual and a perennial. We're in 6B here. So it will die all the way back to the ground. However, it's supposed to come back. Hopefully, so we'll see.
What kind of winter we have.
Right, it will for sure in the southern areas. You know, when you get down into the zone 8s, it'll stay up as a bush and just die back with the leaves off and then come back. So we'll see what happens. It's like an in-betweener on its cold hardiness, but they're beautiful, and we want to put another one in between our other tree to have 2 of them. Yeah. I think that with the hydrangeas back here will just be gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So the new tilled area, I see a cat hunting, is getting really big. All we do is do a little liquid fish in this, but it is doing absolutely fantastic, and the plants are getting huge. The one thing I'm noticing is there's not a whole lot of tomatoes on here, so I don't know if we have a pollination potential issue back here or what it is. But the growth and the soil is doing fantastic, which makes me really happy to see. Okay, so that was a little quick view of our garden. Things are getting really big. We got flowers everywhere. They're beautiful, which you saw some of that at the beginning of this video. The zinnias are just taking over, and I love it.
So pretty. Very beautiful time for the garden.
Yeah.
A lot of harvesting going on too. We really need to take some time and do the beans this afternoon.
Yeah.
And see what else there is. But it's Independence Day weekend, and we're excited.
Yeah.
We've got family coming over for the weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then Zach is going to be on vacation the next week for Wyatt's birthday and his birthday. And we're considering going on a vacation.
Yeah.
We're nervous. We don't know what to do. Don't know whether we should book it or not. The animals are always a worry. We always have to kind of leave with the notion of something's not going to be right when we get back.
Right.
Or something's going to get out. You just never know. I don't know.
Only you know how to treat your farm
Yes.
the best way possible. And even if people try their absolute hardest, you know, there's still some techniques that might not be done the way you do them.
Yeah.
So that's always a fear anytime doing vacation. Like we've always thought, we created this as a vacation so we didn't have to leave.
Right.
But once every 5 years,
Yeah.
not bad, right?
They're really wanting to see the beach, and they haven't seen it. Well, I don't remember the last time they saw it. They were too little.
Right.
And it's Wyatt's birthday, and that's what they want to do. So we're just considering it. And I don't know. Hopefully, if we decide to, it goes well.
And of course, it's terrible timing because coronavirus, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like things are mask required. Not going to imagine sitting on a beach with a mask or doing
Right.
anything with the mask on. and the deep south humidity because we can barely handle Kentucky.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We deserve it though.
We do deserve it. We work really
Kids
hard.
deserve it.
That's the biggest point is the kids deserve it. They work their little tails off. And so if they want to do that, we're going to try to figure out a way to make it work. But yeah, so I guess first off, say a prayer for us.
Yeah.
Hope that if we do go, the farm stays safe and we stay safe wherever we end up. And if y'all know any hidden little locations that maybe aren't in the hustle and bustle of restrictions, shoot it down below. Let us know in the comments some of your favorite little getaway spots. We're only thinking like 2 or 3 nights or so. So not like a long vacation. But let us know. I know there's some secret places out there that we don't know of.
Yeah. We're thinking around the North Carolina and up area.
Yeah.
So
it sounds like
we
the
don't wanna
south is
yeah.
really restricted and it's just getting worse every day.
Yeah.
So we're trying to stay in like across from us or up.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Y'all let us know what your thoughts are. And I hope you all have an amazing 4th of July weekend. Spend it with family, having a good time. And just remember what the day's for.
That's right.
All right, y'all. We love you. Oh, I messed up. That's right.
I was waiting for you
All
to
right,
say
y'all.
it.
If you haven't hit
You're
subscribe,
lying.
my bad. If y'all haven't hit subscribe, make sure to do that down below.
And we love y'all.
Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.